Welcome back to my channel. This is Giuliani Scrapping in My Own Private Idaho, and I feel like doing a cartwheel because today is my last day at Christy's Beautiful Life. I will be doing this layout by Tara O'Rourke, and it is from the October Series 16. They will be excuse me, they will be starting a new series in March. I'm super excited for that. And next month I will be following along with Follow a Sketch. So I'm hoping to do things ahead of time so I don't fall quite behind like I did this time. So this is a super fun layout. It's my granddaughter's sweet 16th birthday. And for a theme they had dress up as your favorite book character. So I'm going to follow the sketch fairly closely, and I will tell you what I've changed and kind of give you an indication as to why. I have my ruler here and I have plenty of adhesive. This one for me was a quick one, so, and I am using the Close to My Heart Cozy Up paper pack. It came with a sticker sheet that looked like this, and I combined this, and I'll show you what I did with these books. These books I combined, and it's that element instead of a journaling. She had it as a journaling prompt, but I thought those books were really cute, and nothing would make my granddaughter happier than if she had all those books stacked up. So let's go ahead and get started. I believe I am going to start from the right side today, just for giggles and grins. So I'm going to move this one out of the way. I did have to rearrange my lights because I was getting a dark spot because I am filming at night. So let's go ahead and get started on this one, and I have 4 pictures. So you'll see in her sketch she had them separated. I combined them together, and instead of using white paper I used line paper because the whole idea is books. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one because this is the most time-consuming one, because that's where my title is. Now I cut this this paper in a 5.5. So this one's measured 5.5 by 12, and I'll go ahead and get that one glued down. So this was a paper pack I dearly loved. I was a librarian for a school librarian for a lot of years, and so I loved this paper. I bought several, and I do have a few packs left, and towards the end they sold the stickers. I've got several of the sticker sheets that were separate, so if you're interested you can reach out to me. And I am going to go ahead, and I'm kind of centering this about, it's 1.5 down, 1.5 up, and this is it is 7 3/4 for the brown. It would be I cut these out of squares, but you could definitely cut it at 7 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that. I have covered up the faces of people who are under the age of 18, and I'll be covering those back up when I get them turned around. This one, I am doing a decluttering, so I'm finding lots of old, almost used up adhesive, so I might be switching several adhesives in that, and eventually I'm going to do a short little video on how that decluttering process has been. If you want to pop over and see what's going on with it, it's been really good. It has been, it's the most productive I've ever been for actually decluttering. So I'm excited to share that with you, and that will probably happen later, maybe at the beginning of next week. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set this, and my title, I did not do it with Cricut because I'm going to just do it. So this is going to say favorite book character. So I'm using the Stampin' Up's dies. What I like about their dies is they are super narrow, so I can get a very long title like favorite book character on here. Sometimes I do, I have placed, the other nice thing about these dies is they give you more than one E, so I can cut that out. For all of these letters, I only had to run it through my Sizzix one time. The lovely thing about this paper and lining this all up is I'm just going to place it right here. Actually, I'm going to have it come down so that it's setting on that because I want it to come down a little bit. I do like things that overlap. It makes it look, when you overlap letters and icons, it makes it look more natural. That's kind of a weird way to put it, but it does. So I'm writing favorite, and I'm going to make sure that you can, yes, good. You can see me on the camera. You can see that I have ran it through the Xyron. I am the world's messiest gluer. So when there's small letters like this, I always run it through my Xyron. So we've got favorite. And plus, it's great for when I'm doing videos. It is on my list of things to do this year, is to learn how to edit. I'd love to do that. So I'm going to put a little. And the other nice thing about these Xyrons is you have a little bit of time. I can change these and move these around if I find out that they're not straight, or in this case I want book to not go over on the yellow, so I might have to move all of this. Oops. Oh, that's perfect. That will never happen again, folks. Okay, so I have favorite, book, and then I'm going to put character. So the word character has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters. So I'm going to center it. So I'm going to make my fifth letter, which is C-H-A-R-A. So I'm going to make my A at 3. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm going to, I'm going to have the brown. It's going to come right up to the brown. I could have it go up to the white. I think I'm okay. Okay. Now I have to spell backwards. This can be a challenge. Alright. Spelling backwards. Okay. I'm so excited to finish this challenge. It was great. I loved all the sketches, and I'm super excited to see what they'll do. They do have, so Chrissy's Beautiful Life is 3 times a year, and lots of people participate, so you can see lots of ideas for the same sketch. I always say I'm going to revisit some of the sketches, but you know, we are so blessed to have so many talented people that put those sketches out there, that there's usually a sketch that I'm working on that I just don't have time to go back. So this isn't perfectly centered, but I like how it looks. Okay, so I'm going to do my cluster. So this cluster, I'm going to show you what I did with this cluster. So this cluster was part of the cornucopia. Funnest word ever to say, cornucopia. I knew I wasn't going to use it as that, so I just cut it off, and that way I struggle with the whole cluster idea. So I just made that cornucopia my my base for my cluster. So I'm going to set it right here. I'm trying to decide whether do I want it right here. I think I'm going to have it a little up. So she has her, she has a cluster over here, but I scooted things over this way, and so I'm going to have the cluster right here. So I'm going to just put this right here, and there's this, I'm going to cover up that present, and the sticker I went ahead and pop dotted it, and I'm just going to put one of the pop dots. You don't have to take off all of the pop dots that way. And then I'm just going to have my leaf. I might have to, okay, I've committed, so it's going there because now it's happy to be there. So we're just gonna have it. I wish I would have had it down, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. I'm gonna have some leaves this way. I'm gonna have it come this way. Watch me. Cluster. So okay, that is how we're going to go. Okay, that's my cluster. I have this cute little book. This is a cute little open book because she often has an open book. She's a very fast reader. And then I have this cute little, it's coffee cup, and I'm going to have that there because what is better than reading a book? And so there we go. So there's a favorite book character, like that, super quick and easy. And so what I did with this one, so you can see that the sticker sheet is this way. I trimmed it off. I trimmed off the sticky out books, and then I lined them up because I wanted my books to be a little bit wider. So I'm going to put this, oh, and this base is actually from the Cozy Up Workshop. They have some exclusive paper, and I used that. But if you did not buy the workshop, I'm sure if you go back to, if you have any of the Close to My Heart mix-ins, you can go back and use one of those. So I'm going to just go ahead and put that there. I'm leaving a little bit of the trim there. So on this picture, I used, so what I'm going to do with this is, so you're supposed to dress up like your favorite character. So the ones that are dressed up, I'm going to put the author, which was, I believe she dressed up as Pride and Prejudice. And so I'll put the author's name, the title, and then I'll write her name and the date that she dressed up. So that is, so I went ahead and stamped my library cards. I have several of those. This is a Close to My Heart one, but I'm sure you might have one in your stash. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one down. And so the pictures were trimmed down from like 3.5, and I'm gonna have it so that I have that wonderful yellow paper all the way around. I'm gonna cover up my people really quick, and that's mainly just so when you come on, their pictures aren't that way. So my daughter and her husband dressed up as Rosie's favorite childhood book. So her favorite childhood book was by Sandra Boynton. If you don't know Sandra Boynton and you have small children, her books are the best. So the book that they dressed up was, my daughter dressed up as the elephant, and her husband, he has a moose on his head, which is really funny. So when I was looking at these pictures, I was trying to find one, because you know how when you take a series of them, sometimes they look so similar. You think, do I really want to put all these on there? But, oops, you know, I don't feel, yeah, that's right. Okay, so then I'm going to have a little bit of these on there. I think I'm going to center them a little bit. Have this one come down a little bit. But there's a moose on his hat, and she's dressed up like an elephant, but when she smiles you can't see her smile because the elephant's nose is covering it up. So I guess the question is, how do you know if an elephant is smiling? Because you don't see his teeth, because his little snout is in the way. I'm going to move this down a little bit. I want it to be more centered. So she dressed up like that, and then so the book is Green Hat it has the animals, and it will say green shirt, yellow shirt, oops, and then it'll be upside down, and it was absolutely one of my granddaughter's favorites. I'm going to cover her up really quick. So, and then I'm just doing a little cluster. This is from this sticker sheet as well, and I'm just going to put that over in the corner, just little books. Ooh, that is so crooked. So anyway, I am feeling very proud of the fact, yep, another one ran out. I told you I found all these tape runners that were half used up when I was cleaning, when you do a deep dive. Alright, so this one's going to go here, and then I popped out a little bit over on the corner, and that is, I am doing my happy dance because I have completed Series 16 of Christy's Beautiful Life. I believe I have finished all the layouts from season 14, 15, and 16. I think I started with 14. So eventually I'd like to go back and do all of them, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm not the world's fastest scrapbooker. But here is the layout. If you are local to me, I do have some Cozy Up paper packs still left from my Close to My Heart stash, and you can just reach out to me and I can fix you up. I hope you have a great day, and I believe the next video I will be doing will be the progress I am making following the Decluttering 2025. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.